You, sir. We now welcome Stephen Murray, who represents us on Beaufort City Council. Stephen, thanks for coming back in the program.
Hey, good morning, Kevin. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thrilled you're here. Stephen, you have been a champion for commerce as a member of the chamber and now as a government official. Tell us about your progress in forming our business climate.
Yeah, well, I think my big passion has been economic development, specifically trying to encourage and help the business community create more economic opportunity for citizens, for young folks like us that have to work in order to live here. I think when you see the rising dramatic cost of living increases, but then look at our average wages, it's going to continue to make it a challenge for those of us that have to work here to live here. And so how do we encourage and get businesses to create that kind of opportunity? So made a lot of progress over the last year or so with the Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation, with some of the things we're doing at the city with the Beaufort Digital Corridor and the Don Ryan Center. I think most exciting is this Economic Development Corporation, the work we've accomplished over the last probably 6 months.
Tell us about that. You have a new director for the county EDC. Who you got? We do. So since December of 2014, the county has not had sort of an overall economic development strategy or organization or any kind of point person. So the Economic Development Corporation did a nationwide search. We had 35 applicants. We just hired, he's been on the job I think 40 days today, a guy by the name of John O'Toole. He comes to us from Connecticut. He was the Northeast Economic Developer of the Year, the Connecticut Economic Developer of the Year. He's been working for a utility in Connecticut for probably about 18 years. But the rock star of economic development, he's on the ground, meeting with stakeholders, trying to figure out how to make sense of our organizational strategy, and very excited. We're calling him, he's the tip of the spear for economic development in Beaufort County now. Well, let's talk about who's holding the weapon. Tell us about the push to join the Southern Carolina Alliance and what that means for regional planning.
Yeah, so the Department of Commerce really likes for counties to be a part of these regional marketing alliances, these regional economic development alliances. And until about 2 months ago, Beaufort County was the only county in the state who is not a part of one of these alliances. We have two alliances near us, Charleston Regional Development and then the Southern Carolina. Southern Carolina represents the 6 counties to the north and to the west of us. So Jasper, Colleton, Barnwell, Hampton, I always forget all 6 of them, but there's 6 of them. So now we're combined with them. There's 7 of us together. We will market the Southern Carolina as a region. We will participate with them on some of their economic development trips. Plus it gives us a more unified voice when we're working in Columbia and advocating for resources back in Beaufort. So a great partnership allows us to take advantage of some of their expertise and smooth some political feathers that have been ruffled over the last couple of years.
Hey, we're very excited for your representation, Stephen. You are the first chair of the County Economic Development Corporation and currently a member of Beaufort City Council. Stephen, thank you so much for serving us.
Kevin, thank you so much for having us on, and I'd love to come back anytime.
Hey, you know you're always welcome, Stephen. Upon our return, Michael Johns is here to update us on chamber music, plus County Treasurer Maria Walls is talking taxes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.